Welcome back to OKC. It's me, KC. And yes, no, I didn't forget. Yes, I'm super duper late. But there's a reason for that. The reason I don't know. No, just kidding. Um, no, I'm not kidding. But what I feel is that it has something to do with your birthday, a cycle, a rebirth. I don't know if it's the shadow reading or the what goes around comes around reading. But nonetheless, if you have not figured out, this is Taurus's readings for shadow work, what you may have really needed to work on in the past or now. And then the follow up is what goes around comes around, i.e., your karmic reading for you, or them, or you and them, whatever comes out. So, Taurus, yes, yes, you are the last one. Yes. It took a very long time for you to get your reading. Yes. But it's here. Yes. All of that is significant, important. Also, um, something with your energy or a celebration or putting your energy into something, as well as it was a lot of Carrie Hilson popping up for you, a lot of Carrie Hilson music. Um, so maybe, like I said, when I said rebirth, getting back to yourself, maybe starting something over or re-entering something that you stopped but didn't necessarily stop. Maybe, like Carrie Hilson, she was a singer. It says healing. So she was a singer. She is a singer, not was. She is a singer. Love Carrie. Shout out to Carrie. Love Carrie. She is a singer. Now I said that. I wonder if she's a Taurus. She's a singer. Came out a really long time ago when I was in college. I was still a kid though. I was like 16 in college. Um, but she had some really cool music. Now, for the most part, she did not write her music. So, what happened was there was some music that said some things about another female artist, Beyonce, and she kind of has been blackballed or neglected or i.e. forgotten about, thrown to the wayside ever since then. Something that didn't have anything to, well, she was in it, right? She sung the lyrics. She sung the lyrics. She knew what it was. But she felt like she was in a position where she had to do something. Now, we all know we all have choices, and it's what you're going to stand for, whatever. So, I say that to say she is 10 years wiser, 15 years wiser, maybe 20 years wiser. She understands the decisions she made. She takes accountability for the things she has done in the past, regardless of anybody else has taken accountability for what they have done. And she is stepping back into the things that she loves to do. Now, this is for Taurus, but it can, excuse me, apply to anybody else. So during her hiatus, she put her passion and her creativity into other things like a lot of us do when there's a stagnation or obstacle in what we're currently our current focus or our current dream. But this healing card had came out, right? So she took that time to heal, to pour into herself, to take accountability, to move forward, to forgive, And maybe that's part of your story as well, Taurus, or anybody who may resonate with this. And I feel like I'm saying that for a reason. I usually don't say that because mentally I don't, and not that I don't attract cross watchers, it's just the energy that I'm putting out is not necessarily where a cross watcher may be, guided to the reading. They would be more so guided to theirs, in which they would get their information, whether good or bad. But in this case, I feel like this may not just be for Taurus, but for others as well. So let's get in it. So past, present, future. Of course, we're using 3 decks: shadow work, oracle cards, metaphysical. I gotta remember my camera's over there. Metaphysical, cannabis, and hip hop queens. So our goal is 3 cards, one from each deck for each time period. But sometimes it doesn't work like that, and that's okay if it doesn't. We're gonna take what we get and we're gonna move along. So we got 1 card for past energy for Taurus coming out for shadow work. And let's pull. I also will show you all the spreads before I look at the cards. Taurus, can I get a past energy for Taurus for shadow work? 803, 656. Taurus, I guess I should say happy birthday for any Tauruses. So we got Essence, falling face up, Nana Baruku. I'm picking up the wrong deck again. Why do I need to go back to shadow work? Maybe we need to clarify, but that's fine. We will do so. All right, past energy for Taurus. We got 2 coming out face up. Spend 3 cards that I have not seen. So Spinderella. So we got Spinderella. It was covering up Janae Aiko. Transition, covering up emotions. Janae Aiko, and then Rhapsody. Truth was off to the side. So transition, covering up emotions, and truth off to the side. So just offhand, I just feel like maybe there was some truth in your past you had to face, that maybe you didn't necessarily want to put your emotions into. You didn't want to feel the emotions. You use, or maybe you use the change or transition. I was about to say something else. Transition to, I was going to say cover up your emotions, but that's not the word I was looking for. Well, it would be a cover up, but as an excuse for how you react, your emotions. We got 1 shadow work for present energy. So present energy for Taurus. We got 1 card that's just laying out. So I'm going to put that towards the deck, but not look at it. So that's for present energy. So metaphysical, cannabis for Taurus for present energy. Present energy for Taurus. Present energy for Taurus. So we got 2 cards. So something is occurring because of something else. It's like a chain effect. Present energy. Present energy for Taurus. So something's getting left behind and something is popping up because of something else. Style. Sweetie. Style. Fell out face up. Style. Oh no. Maybe you're creating a trend, setting a trend. Maybe you're becoming into yourself. Um, Present energy for Taurus. I mean, future energy for Taurus. So, card falling in my lap. Confronting fears. The cave you fear to enter holds the treasure you seek. Bravery, healing, reclaim. So we're gonna put that. Future energy for Taurus. So we got future energy for Taurus. For shadow work. Uh-oh. We got future energy for metaphysical. That came out pretty quick. The metaphysical cards are really hard to shuffle. They don't really come out. And that one just fell out as I was shuffling. So that's interesting. So with this transition, with moving things around, something is gonna fall out. Something is gonna be more visible, more pronounced, fall into place. Future instincts. I see. So one card fell into my lap, face down. This card came out face up and then flipped back over. Instinct. So trust your instinct, not trusting your instinct. Something with instinct. With the fear, that's the first confronting fear. Trusting your gut. 1307. 809. 1307. Okay. Let's do past energy. And we have most of the cards come face up. So we are going to slowly turn them around so they can be in order. So this is, I don't know if I'm in the camera correctly. This is your spread for past energy Taurus. Past energy. So let me do this way. Find wholeness. Bring together fragments that complete you. So maybe you felt like you had to compete with others in the past, childhood, growing up, siblings, cousins. Maybe grow with an aunt, uncle that was linked, similar in age. You felt like you've always were in competition via your parents, your grandparents, what have you. Maybe peers. You've always been pitted against people, or friends that you consider friends have always, made you competition some type of way. Or just in general, not having that self-esteem, that self-assuredness, not believing in yourself. So finding wholeness, bringing together fragments that complete you, acceptance, inner peace, understanding that all the tiny parts of you, the different pieces of you complete you and make up who you are. And you were created that way on purpose, right? Nobody was supposed to be the same. So understanding that and accepting you for yourself. Nana Baruku essence. the essence of who you are, the essence of who God created you to be. The sun is shining. I don't know what this card means. We always look up the actual card meanings after this. But what I take from it, the sun is shining, the moon is shining. So that's both parts of you. Um, and then as well as the sun is shining just a bit brighter and is a little bit bigger than the moon, giving me the impression that light overflows darkness. Also, the impression that the sun is shining on you, God is shining on you, the higher power is shining on you and on your essence, and has that's who created you. As also Nana Baruchu in the middle. Just that divine ethereal sense that, and of course purple, blue, clouds, that this is God who is the potter, the clay. You are the vessel. You have been molded, and maybe some things have come to cut you, tear you, shape you, carve intricate details about who you are. It wasn't to break you, it was to turn you into that one of a kind that nobody else has or could ever be. And we have Janae Aiko emotions, Cinderella transition, and Rhapsody truth. So maybe it's a struggle or has been a struggle for you to accept that truth about yourself and who you are. Let's see. 813, 16, 57. So Nana Baruchu, wrong book. Nana Baruchu, Nana Baruchu, Nana Baruchu. Nana Baruchu 92. 92. Swells of purple grace the middle of this card and form into the massive gown worn by Nana Baruchu. She is the grandmother keeper of the Orisha oracles for the Fon people of Africa. She is revered as the most influential deity in Western Africa's theology. Her dress resembles a giant ball akin to Cinderella's, and she is believed to have given birth to the moon spirit Mawu, who is seen in the upper right of the card, right there. And then this one, the sun spirit, Lisa, who appears on the other side, is also a child of Nana Baruchu. Nana Baruchu is the original creator, and Mabu Lisa is the secondary. The larger dormant of cowrie shells cover the goddess's neck and her headscarf. Her skin is leathery to show her age as the oldest Orisha. In her hands is a sacred knife made out of bamboo. In the other, a terracotta pot holds the secrets that your soul has kept. When this card appears to you, it is time to remember that your essence is here long before your physical being. If you are having issues with your maternal aspects, Nana Baruchu comes forward to help with all of these issues. So once again, she embodies the one, the highest, the supreme, which we spoke about. Like I said, I took that as God. So honoring that, also it's calling out any mother issues you may have. So we are looking for Janae Aiko. Janae Aiko and Spinderella. So Janae, where is Spinderella? Spinderella. And then Rhapsody. Spinderella. All right. So Janae Aiko, emotions, feelings, longing, desire, outburst, standoffishness. There are two sides to pulling a Janae Aiko card. You're either too emotional or not emotional enough. Our zodiac sign often our zodiac signs often dictate our paths in this department, but we aren't beholden to our astrological influences. Stifling feelings can leave you feeling repressed, and one tiny disruption in your day can result in an emotional geyser that no one, not even you, could have prepared for. Likewise, a constant outpouring of emotions can be draining for both you and the person or persons on the receiving end. Take it from Janae's trajectory and find a balance. Though when you need to emote, just do it. It's more than just feeling emotions. This degree of honesty can help you feel free. Now we are going. Love comes around and knocks you down. It knocks you down. Sometimes love comes around. Your energy, energy. Spinderella, transition, changes, movement, new beginnings. Like record spinning on vintage Technics, the table's also turning for you. An issue you've been grappling with just needs you to pick a direction to move in. There's beauty and change in it that's always constant, and you are more ready for it than you know. There are, of course, growing pains with every new level, something Spinderella herself has experienced. That's what makes this card so special. Invoke the spirit of the DJ and let the record spin how they must. You won't skip a beat. And then Rhapsody, truth. Honesty, straightforwardness, comprehension, stubbornness. You're finding it hard to speak the truth right now. Maybe you're experiencing the feelings of others, or you aren't quite sure how to put the words together. It's a struggle we all deal with, though. Like Rhapsody's card proves, the truth shall set you free. Open your throat chakra, let the words come out. Remember, we can experience blockages of all kinds, and not speaking your truth can feel metaphorically strangling. Sometimes eloquence must take a back seat to being brutally honest. Interesting. So maybe you weren't being honest about your feelings, how you truly felt, um, in order to balance the both sides of you. So maybe there was some resentment there, some bitterness. So we said this was the card that was left behind for present energy, and then this is your spread with the sweetie card showing face up. Balance, chaos, balance. I hope you're not leaving balance behind. That's crazy. You need balance. So, are you diving into chaos? Are you leaving the balance behind? So, all right, how do we do this? So, this is the first card that came out. And this is balance. Again, embrace the void. Your true potential is waiting to be discovered. Emptiness, creative power. She's balancing with one leg on a rock. Embrace the void. Emptiness, creative power. Your true potential is waiting to be discovered. So you're leaving behind balance to find. Oh, no. So you're leaving behind good balance, and you're going to the void, to the darkness, to the emptiness, finding balance there. Unconditional love. I mean, in a way that's not bad. It's maybe not always, maybe realizing that shit ain't always sunshines and rainbows, right? Sometimes we get shit. Sometimes the roses do smell like boo boo. Um, but it's accepting that and learning to grow through that to get back to the sunshine and rainbows. Unconditional love, blueprint. Sapta. So unconditional love blueprint is just, giving me the feeling of accepting, being content with the circumstances, clarity, understanding that it doesn't last always. Things change, things happen, seeing balance. Once again, he has a scale in his hand. There's people, seeing And then style, sweetie. So let's clarify. Um, Interesting. So we're leaving balance, getting balance. So let's look at balance chaos. Balance chaos. 101. So we just left this. So as part of the integration suite, or however you want to say it, sweetie, sweet, style, suit. Okay. That's funny. Balance. Um, this card bursts and brings the message to find equilibrium. You can be sure that instant karma will be showing up for you no matter where you are on the spiritual path. We said good or bad in the very beginning, right? Above the rocks, you see a bright star illuminated. Sirius streams lights, codes down into the middle of the rocks and remind us that the gentle balance and the forces that drive us. There is a fine line between chaos and balance. Just as your thoughts can build you up, 822-2547. Just as your thoughts can build you up, they can take you into a momentum that is out of balance, causing unease, stress, and multitudes of other negative things. This card emerges when you are hearing the call for balance. Maybe you need more sleep, more work, or more alone time. Whatever balance is needed, if you look inside yourself, you will find it within your spirit. Work with Unikite's new thought pattern. My emotions are balanced and I react with love. Okay, let's go back. Dark side, balancing the inner you, doing it with love, unconditional love, seeing that even though it's this way, it's okay. I'm going to love this journey regardless. I'm going to love them even though they're this way, but that doesn't mean I have to deal with them. I can walk away from them and still love them. I can do this and still love it. Unconditional love. If this card has come up for you, it is time to find unconditional love. In this card, we see a heart with 33 petals. The outer petals blend inwards from green to pink, purple, and white in the middle. Elements of gold and pink glisten out into every corner of the card. Small, rolled up scrolls float around the heart to represent the soul contracts each person makes within their journey. The contracts exist between partners, friends, and most importantly, family. But these contracts are not bonds that last forever. In fact, they are the lessons that teach us to be our most authentic selves. As we have integrated the lessons of the cards of truth, the highest selves of everyone are truly patting each other on the back. And I'm picking up this other card because here we are with everyone. The highest selves of everyone are truly patting each other on the back and showing each other unconditional love. Work with Ruby. New thought pattern. Unconditional love is my life force and flows through me, creating a passion for life. And we got Sapta. Clarity. This is the people. This is the truth, the card of truth, the lesson. And I don't even, this is probably not, maybe it's not, but this is like literally what this is in your spread. Clarity, the card of truth. Looking at everybody else, Sapta, and that's 42. Sapta sits on the stage at a musical concert. He has carefully planted seeds and is ready to tend to the garden's growth. Sapta's long brown hair flows out from his crown made of rose quartz, and his smile shows off his carefree attitude that no one is going to stop him from enjoying life. In his hands sits the scales of justice, balance, symbolizing healing knowledge of the true checks and balances of the universe. He has been to the other side of the wheel and walks both in the spirit realm and the physical realm. He communes with the cannabis plant spirit for many reasons and can lead you to find out what programs you are repeating that are not benefiting your life. The truth is relative to your perspective, and there are always three sides to every story. That is so interesting. So be on the lookout for a reading called Three Sides to Every Story. I'm just going to leave it at that. Both sides and the truth. Both sides in the truth. Sapta will be quick to play devil's advocate and to show you that he sees no right or wrong and only seeks the truth. Please check out Three Sides to the Story whenever you see it pop up. You are responsible for where you are, and it's time to be honest with yourself. This card appears with the suggestion of legal decisions or counsel in your favor. Take up space and fight for your voice to be heard. If Sapta has shown himself to you, ask yourself, have I taken responsibility for all my choices? And we got Sweetie Style 3003. Sweetie Style. There's in here somewhere. I just seen her. Have you seen her? Tell me, have you seen her? Have you seen her? That's Sweetie Style. Fashion, sweetness, elegance, chic, optimism. When you're feeling down. Okay, hold on. The first line of Sweetie's first single, Icy Girl, invokes the spirit of Puff Daddy. Why is that important? Can't stop, won't stop. When you're feeling down, there are many ways to pick yourself back up. Sometimes it's merely speaking that positivity into existence. Other times, livening up your physical appearance with a new wardrobe or a new haircut will do the trick. Let your exterior shake up your interior. When you look good, you feel good. So I don't know what I said about that card in the very beginning, but I don't honestly get that you need to do that. But if you want to, by all means, do what you do. However, I think it's just more so your inner is finally going to match your outer. So your outer may have been glammy, pretty, but inside, you, inside, I don't know what the fuck is it, inside. Inside, internally, you may have felt ugly, down, not your best, infidel, infied. We're gonna learn something new today. Infied, a rare word, would be mean to come up with something rare. All right, God, I see you. I won't ever not look up a word again. I'll always look up a word. I don't know if I said that correctly, but I'll always look up these random words that just be popping out my mouth. Infied is a rare word derived from Latin, primarily used as an adjective to mean unfaithful or without faith. So, Taurus, cross watcher, whoever may be resonating with this, maybe you have not had the faith internally. And so, well, internally, that's where faith comes from. So, as within, so without. If internally you felt faithless, it's going to show externally, right? And you're going to attract who you are, where you are, what you are. So, present energy, whether this is where you are, embracing that side of you, embracing the parts of you that you didn't want to admit to, that maybe felt ugly, that you wanted to be unseen, or if this is what you need to do, take heed. This is your future energy if you are in this present energy, or if you're not in this present energy. Let's find out. So, first card, confront fears. We did go over this. We said confront fears. The cave you fear to enter holds the treasure you seek. Bravery, healing, reclaim. So, we said, we were speaking about Carrie. Carrie is very, I don't know why she's prominent for this Taurus reading, but she has a little YouTube mini series that I was led to watch. Interestingly enough, this just goes hand in hand. And on one of her episodes, she's talking to herself, and She's talking about her fear of coming back to music and the spotlight and having people in her life, in her business, in her face, and what her anxiety with that and being ready because this is her dream. This is who she knows she is. This is a part of her. This is a piece of her that she needs to bring in to complete her puzzle, but still having that fear, but willing to confront it. So maybe you're in that her birthday is December 5th. December 5th is wait. I'm getting really, really right now. That's I don't know what that is, but Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Opposite of Sagittarius is Gemini. So opposite of Taurus is Scorpio. Scorpio. Interesting. I don't know. Self compassion. So feelings, water, compassion. Self compassion, embracing imperfections help you find strength. So, okay, Sagittarius, temperance, balance, Scorpio, emotions, pain, um, self compassion, growth mindset, resilience. Grace, Osanian, so yin, yang, balance, yin, yang, balance, self compassion, grace, instincts, healing. Mary J. Blige. I don't think I got Mary J. before. So, if you are not in this energy of balancing yourself, healing yourself, you need to get it, or that's where you're being called to be. Confronting fears is going to be your last step. Um, if you are currently in loving yourself, seeing the bright side of things, seeing the bright side of the dark side, right? Confronting your fears, showing yourself self compassion, understanding that it's okay, this is who you are, it's okay that this is who you were. You don't always have to be like that. You can grow, you can change, you have that opportunity. Osanian 99, 99. 99, 99. He 99. He'll leave the 99 to go for you. So you need to do that for yourself. You are the sheep. You can be found. You're not lost. He'll leave the 99 and he'll come for you. All you got to do is want it. 99. Osanian is the god of the forest, magic, power, and healing. And his herbs have the power to send away the negative forces in your life, also called a jogun. And his long beard is intertwined with vines and herbs to symbolize the humans are one with nature, and the true roots will be revealed if you embrace your surroundings. You are a natural healer and must remember this. If Osanian has appeared in your spread today, no matter what your situation may be, you can connect with the magic of the forest to find the solution you are seeking. Sometimes everything you need is right around you, and there is no need to feel anxious about having all the perfect elements. You can create change with your thoughts first, and your actions will naturally follow. This card appears when you have been too hard on yourself and deserve to take a break. Set aside some time each day to do nothing but rest. Oh my goodness, this is like a really trust your instincts, trust what your body is calling you to do, trust what your heart is telling you to do. Trust when it's telling you to walk away from people. Trust when it's telling you to walk away from foods, habits, thoughts, TV shows, whatever, movies. Healing, Lotto. Lotto came out first, Instinct, and then Mary J. Blige. So we got Lotto and then Mary. Lotto 3915, and then Mary J. Mary, so you may be having a hard time trying to heal, or you may feel like it's going to be hard to heal because you know what? I've been through these pages 4 times and I still ain't found Mary. I'm skipping her somewhere. You're missing something. We're missing something. We're missing something. Slow down. Take a breath. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Slow down. It's going to come. Something is going to come. Trust your instincts. Something is going to stand out. And it's literally like right there. So 3, 6, 8. 4 8s. 4 8s. All right. Lotto, instinct, guidelines, game plan, groundwork. You may be used to consulting your groups of friends or a trusted parent, confidant or romantic partner about the ongoing events of your life. But right now, external input is affecting your course of action. Trust yourself. Be like Lotto and follow your own lead when it comes to important decisions regarding your path. While counsel feels helpful, it can sometimes do more harm than good, especially if your advisors are putting their best interest first and not yours. There is no greater voice in your head than your own, and it's okay to own that. Sometimes you can win the lotto without even buying a ticket. So trust yourself. Mary J. Blige, like we read, self-compassion, healing, you are capable of doing this. You are capable of healing yourself. Mary J. Blige, healing, reflection, therapy, breaking patterns, recovering. There is no one who can get us in our feelings quite like Mary J. Blige. Pain and Promise, since her debut album, was the 411. Yes, I'm skipping words because it's not. What's sticking out is what's sticking out. Her debut album, what's the 411? What's going on? What's happening? Maybe that's what you've been having questions. What's going on? What's happening? She's had us searching for real love and let us in chance declaring we want no more drama. She urges us to recognize toxic patterns in ourselves and those we love. MJB, the initials may be important. You can't heal what you don't reveal. Mary's card is prompting you to take a closer look at the traumas you've endured to understand how you're behaving in the present. Identify the obstacles you've encountered in your life. Sometimes we react so aggressively to the slightest things and have no idea why. Well, it's time to explore the reasons. A personal deep dive will help you better understand yourself and, in turn, help you better control your emotions. If you can't do it on your own, seek the guidance of a professional or a spiritual guide or elder. You deserve a drama-free life, starting with yourself. Oh my goodness. That's it. That's all. Because I gotta go. But it's really self-explanatory. Oh, my hand stuck. That's crazy. All right. One final card for Taurus. Let's. Ascension tension. 38. 840 on the clock. 38. 4323. Ascension tension. You're going up. You're moving. You're growing. Continue. If you're not, this is what you need to do to grow. Ascension tension. It's here. It's down. This is it, Taurus. Do it from your heart. Do it from a place of love. Even if that's just to yourself. 4348. Peace.